So real quick, those of you who have your assignments, keep writing on those. I'm going to recap. Last 15 minutes, we started with coming to your business at the beginning of the month in the game. And I had everybody list out 1 through 20 and list out 20 things they were thankful and grateful for that Plexus has given them. The second thing we talked about is how you are the CEO of your business. And we need to come as the CEO of our business and assess our jobs every month, but we need to make sure we are in the gain and not the gap. So we're comparing ourselves to how far we've come, not an unrealistic expectation of where we want to be that maybe isn't where we're supposed to be right now. And the first question for that, as being the CEO of your business, was, what achievements are you most proud of from last month? The second question, to which we are on right now, is what areas of complexity or what struggles are affecting your growth right now? And then lastly, the third question is, what would represent progress in your business going forward? What is it that you're looking for that to you would tell you you're making progress in your business, in your teams, in your life? What would show you that you're making progress? So as the CEO of your business, as the CEO, you are responsible for your business, right? Most of us have been here long enough to have a good idea as to what we're doing here and how to start moving forward in that. And as the CEO, it's really important to be able to celebrate your wins and celebrate your team, celebrate the accomplishments, but then also be able to look and figure out where you are struggling and where you may need some extra guidance or where you may need to shift and change a little bit. And then from there, figuring out how you go forward from those struggles, right? Because it's all a matter of shifting to figure out what works for you, for your people, for your family, for your business. So considering where you guys ended the month at, I want you to take 2 minutes. I'm not going to give too much longer because I know we've been writing a lot, and then we'll kind of dig in a little bit. But I want you to take 2 minutes and write out where you ended your month, why you're proud of yourself, and how far you've come. So you're going to take a couple minutes and write out where you ended the month, why you're proud of yourself for being in that place and ending the month the way that you did, All right. So after you guys have that written down, I want you to pull out your goal sheets. And let's start digging into goals. And Erin, for you, since you weren't able to find yours, we can just talk through some of the stuff that you have for goals, okay? I don't know what I did with mine now that I say that. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, how many of you guys got through the first, I don't know, 3 pages where you went into your monthly goal strategy with your numbers? How many of you guys got through that? I know Megan did. Megan was working on that because I saw her posting about questions about numbers for Shara. So thankful for your number brain, Shara. Love you. I'm thankful for many things for you, but your number brain is a big one because I appreciate it. Okay, Megan, since I know that you got through that part, maybe not through that part, but you started looking into that part. How about we dig in there? Well, we're going to start there. And Shara, this is where I was going to have you kind of help everybody with numbers, because if they have yet to get into that, you will be a key component on helping explain how that all works, if that's okay with you. Okay, so I'll just say names. If that might help it go a little bit easier, so then we're not waiting for people to speak up. So Megan, let's start with you first. What is your goal for next month, for the month of June, the month that we're in? It's not next month, it's this month.
I was like, next month? I don't know. So
living for today.
I am. Amen. I my goal is to go gold. That's my goal.
Okay.
I ended with 53 points. So I did this subtraction. I did 48. So I would need 52 points additional as long as all my subscriptions go through.
Okay.
So that would be 11 new orders of 100 PV or more, I believe.
We'll let Cheryl chime in on that. How many orders, yeah, or how many points did you say you needed, Megan?
It would be 52.
52. I cannot find my calculator. There it is. I think that's right. 11 orders.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Shara?
It's like 10 right? 3, so I was like, I might have round up.
Yeah. So do you have anybody in mind, Megan, that you can get to silver?
I feel like I'm being ghosted by all my people right now. Like,
so let me ask you this. All of the people that you have that are ordering right now, what would it look like for you to reach out to them and do kind of what Megan suggested tonight and say, hey, my business works on referrals and gut health is something I've become really passionate about. Would you mind making a post and sharing your experience and tagging me in it and seeing if there's any of your people that we can help?
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I was saying, whenever I was listening to that, I was like, ooh, that's good. I just need some good verbiage, and they had and pasted it. So I think, so yes, I want to do that because I think that will help me at least.
That is one thing that Cassie and I can't remember if Shara and Hannah, if we said this in our leaders chat or if this was separately what we were talking about last week, but we were talking about one of the things that we have got, 2 of the things that we've gotten away from that we need to come back to is encouraging people to post. But I think the problem is we get caught up in asking people to post because we are thinking of it from a sales spot.
Yeah.
And if we take ourselves out of it and ask them to post because we're thinking about all the people that they're going to be able to help, that helps with your mindset of it. Because you're not asking them, yes, this is a business, you're asking them to tag you in it, but you're asking for that because you want to help their friends and family if they want it. And most people don't have a problem with that. So asking our people to post periodically, like Megan said, you kind of ask them at the very beginning. If they're not quite warm to that thought yet, whenever they get their products, ask them to post at that point in time. So just kind of keep reminding them, say, hey, my business works on referrals, and I would really appreciate your support if you wouldn't mind making a post and just saying what you're doing, tagging me, and seeing if it's something that could help any of your friends, because there's a lot of people out there that need this, that would appreciate that. Go, Shara. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, when you ask them if they're not willing to really do it, you'd say, hey, you were talking about referrals make your business. How many times do you see businesses ask for you to go on Yelp or things like that and say, hey, give me a 5-star? And you can kind of treat it like that and ask for the 5-star treatment or whatever. Ask them just to do a quick post on what they've done and to recommend you. And if they're not willing to do it, at least send you people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. So posting, encouraging our people when they first start to post and tag you. And then also when they get their products, I have been getting on the phone with all of my people when they get their products and going over their products with them. Because you guys got to remember this. Here's the deal. We can sign people up and be like, we got them signed up. Excellent. Moving on to the next person. That's not what we're here for. All of your people are souls that you are supposed to be helping. And if we are just signing them up and expecting them to know what they're doing, we are doing a huge disservice, not only to them, but also to our company, because they're going to get a month in and be like, I don't see any changes. And then they're like, peace out. This didn't work for me, because we didn't hold up our end of the bargain of helping educate them and help walking alongside them. So when we have people that start, we should immediately be putting them on our calendar saying, okay, this is when I need to sign up, or this is when I need to follow up with this person. This person should be getting their products at this point in time. How many of you guys found the weekly / the first one is like a couple days after they start, but the videos that Cassie and I did? Did you guys all find those? Okay. How many of you have sent them out to your new people, all of them that you signed up in May? All of you? Perfect. Ashley, where's your hand, Ashley? Where's your hand, Ashley? Okay, there you go. Okay, those are super, super simple steps that we're trying to help equip you with to really walk alongside your people. They already have verbiage. All you have to go in is maybe edit it a little bit so it sounds like it's coming from you. But those are simple things to do. And the easiest way I have found is to set an alarm in my phone. This message needs to go out to this person today. This message needs to go out to this person today. Remember, these are people that you are investing in their health. And if we do not remind them and send them information and check in on them, we are not holding up our end of the bargain to help them become healthier. Okay? So remember that. The other thing is doing an event for them. So Cassie's been on me about this. I have stepped up and tried to get with all of my people to do more events, because I do realize when I was doing that, that is when I was seeing people get silvers, like not a business for them, but just $300 to bless them for that month. I mean, if that takes off and it's something they want to utilize as a business, awesome. But if not, they got $350 that month as a blessing that they could pay for 2 more months of their products and then really see some massive benefits because they're getting that. Okay. So if that is you and you feel like you need an event, do an event. Let one of us do an event for you and bring your people. But with your new people, get on the phone with them whenever they get their products. Go over their products with them. so that they know exactly what they're supposed to be taking. They understand if they're doing the triplex that we're going to work them up to detox. And then you can say, hey, this is my favorite part. I get to host an event for you where I get to share my testimony and educate your friends and family on gut health and why it's so important. When works best for you, these are the days I have open. It's super simple, but we complicate it in our minds. I've done it for a long time and I kick myself because I used to be really good at it. And now I'm struggling to even have that conversation again because I got out of the habit of it for so long. But I've already got 2 on my list for this week and next week that have said, okay, yeah, I can bring some people. One of my girls posted without me even saying anything, and she's got like 15 comments of it saying, what are you doing? How do I get my hands on this stuff? And I'm like, girl, now we need to do an event. And she's like, okay. So this is not something I don't know when it became this way in my head, but in my head, I used to be thinking, get them silver, then they build a business. But that's not how it has to be. They can just be silver and be fine with being silver and just have the blessing of having $300. We do not have to make them a business builder after that. They can just sit there and then see the benefits of using the referral system. And then periodically they ship people in and they're like, hey, Julia, my friend here wants to know about gut health. Will you talk to her? Absolutely. Let me sign her up under you. Beautiful. It's a beautiful partnership. Use that. Make sure you're using it with your new people. Okay, so Megan, again, which of these people do you plan to reach out to and ask about posting and doing a party for?
All of them.
Excellent answer. Look at you. Excellent. And if they say no, you don't die. And number 2, you just drip on them, love on them. Once they're loving their products, most of them will do it eventually. So just remember, it's not a one and done thing. If they don't want to do it right away, be like, okay, awesome. I'm super excited for you to get your products. Call me when you get them. Or I'm super excited for you to get started. I'll talk to you next week and check in on you.
Okay.
So sound good?
Yeah. What do I do with the ones that are like not talking to me now that they have ordered? Like they're just.
Well, one thing I'll remind you of is keep in mind, people are busy and it's summer. So that is something to take into consideration. Some people, when they go on vacation, they don't check their phones. So if somebody's on a vacation, you may not hear from them for a week. But I would send them a message, go back to what they started with. Are they brand new? Like they haven't even got their products yet?
No.
Okay. So they're people who have started their products already.
Yeah.
Okay. How long would you say?
One of them was April. The other was both from April.
Okay. Okay. So they've been on it a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last conversation you had with them?
One of them was I was having a conversation about increasing. She told me, no, I want to see how my tummy does. And I was like, okay, perfect. And now it's just silence.
Okay.
So, and then the other one, what I got on the phone with her, explained everything. She did a reset, and now I just haven't heard. Which I think she's just busy with work. She's a paramedic, so that I'm just giving her time. But I'm like, man,
I'll tell you my suggestion.
Help, and now I'm like,
yeah,
it's not that.
right.
So it's
Talk to me. Yes, I understand. I'll tell you my suggestion, and then Shara, if you're good, I'll let you weigh in too with any ideas that you have. My thought is, since we have these videos that are brand new, and you think may possibly be going through detox, I would send her that. I think it's the week 3 one that goes over detox and say, hey, friend, our team has started these new educational videos. I'm going to send this to you. I think it could be really helpful. Send that to her. Wait a few days. Make sure you know that she's seen it. And then go back with that and say, hey, just wanted to make sure you got that video. Okay. And see how that sits. And I would do that with both of them. Because that video is a really good video to help people understand that some of the stuff they're experiencing, even though they're embarrassed to talk to you about it, may be normal. Okay. Shara, ideas, thoughts?
Yeah. And if that don't work, I simply just send a message and say, hey, did my message go through?
Okay.
And and sometimes you'd be like, you can either say it like that, or you can say, "Hey, I know sometimes Messenger acts wonky and messages don't go through. I just wanted to make sure that that went through." And a
Okay.
lot of times that's like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I just got busy, or I seen your message," and go on.
Okay.
On the posting thing, when you get people and you have them tag you, what I
Mhm.
normally tell them is, "Hey, tag me in that post. I don't want to miss it. It notifies me so I don't miss it." So it doesn't sound like you're like, "Hey, just tag me."
Okay.
And then when you're tagged in that post, you can see all the potentials that that person has, and you can kind of have that conversation with your new people that are posting about it.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yay, Megan. I'm super pumped for you. Gold is coming, girl. I feel it. I'm super excited for you. Okay. Let's
Come
move
join
on.
me. I need
Yeah.
somebody else gold in here with me. Come
I
on.
mean, she can join you. You're just not going to be there much longer. So it's
I
fine.
like that too.
Good.
Hey, see, senior gold is still gold. So,
Or Ruby, whatever.
oh, I'm good. I'm game for that, man. Man, that would be like,
Do it. Let's do it. All right. Let's say, Erin, are you good to go next? You're next in my little box of circular motion here. So,
Okay.
what would your goals be this month?
Let's see. Continuing to post. I am getting,
Conversations.
yes.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm not so worried about my posting. I mean, I still try to, but I'm not so worried about my posting.
So, what is your goals in in the sense of numbers? Are you still sticking with silver?
Yes.
I think you should. And here's honestly what I think, and this just came to me. So why
Yeah.
it didn't come to me early, we never know. But Shara, what about you guys doing an event for Erin? And Erin can invite all the people she's having conversations with.
absolutely. I'm working with Carrie right now about getting one on the books. So,
As Gary say, I would stick one. I would do that, Erin, and just do like a Zoom call with Shara. And I could do it too. Shara and I can do it for you. And we can do a Zoom call for you and get all of the people that you've had in conversation and invite all of those people. I think
Okay.
that would be really powerful for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a Zoom call for yourself?
No.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I think that would be good. What's a personal growth goal that you want to meet this month?
Mhm. Let's see.
And
I'm still.
what's something you want to make a priority this month with your business?
I need to. I'm.
Julia had you write down something that you're what was it that you're afraid of or that you're fearful of?
Complexity. What you were
Yeah.
struggling with.
What were you struggling with? What did you write down?
Well. Actually, I didn't get that far. I'm still. Um. I'm struggling with just uh well some of it I'm still struggling with some confidence, some getting you know.
You know, on mine, for my struggle, that is what I put.
Oh, really?
So you're not alone. Yes, really. I do. I struggle with confidence in myself. So
So what is it? Let me ask this because multiple of you raised your hands with this. So what is something, this is something that we talked about with Jessica Heffley that was talking. What is something that you could do that would show yourself that you're growing in your confidence, or that would allow you to feel more confident? What is something that you can do that you could see that would make yourself feel more confident?
I did read The Gap and Gain, and I really, really liked how they put it where every day before you go to bed, you write down 3 wins from that day. And you write down what 3 wins you expect to get for tomorrow. And you do that every day before you go to bed. And that's what's helped me this past week. And it just will become a habit. So I think that's something that everyone would benefit from, because then that way you're staying in that mindset of, oh, I accomplished this. This was my win for the day. I'm going to do the same tomorrow. And here's what else I can do.
I love that. And yes, that was one of the big things that sat with me also in that book. Does that feel
And I-
doable to everybody?
Yep.
Yes.
And I feel like that also helps with everybody's mindset when the enemy is trying to attack you with
100%.
I'm not good enough, or
Mhm.
you know, the struggle, the confidence, that's the enemy too, because most of us, I mean, we're all learning. No, none of us is perfect with
Right.
any of this. But I think that you can tell yourself, you know, I did accomplish that. I did that. I did. And instead of, oh, well, I didn't do this or I didn't. And you can go to sleep more positive and wake up in a better mood.
Yeah. I love that. Awesome. I love that plan. Okay. Erin, that's on your to-do list, ma'am.
All right.
Okay. Your to-do list is that and your event.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Moving on. Sam, you want to go since I have your face? I know you're busy.
I'm just busy scratching everywhere.
Is it
Uh-oh.
still spreading?
Well, I don't know. I just cannot stop scratching.
How is how's the tea tree oil been? Have you
I
tried
didn't
it?
grab I didn't try it.
Okay.
And I was hoping he would, I don't know. I might need to go to Walmart and find that lotion, that body wash you recommended. I looked at Dylan's and couldn't find it, but
Tea tree oil is normally not too terribly expensive. It's probably the Iverest is expensive. Iverest is like $20 a bottle. So I would almost say buy the tea tree oil over the Iverest.
okay, I can go to Whole Foods or something, right?
Yeah.
And look,
Yeah. I'm sorry, friend. Bless your heart. Okay. What's your goal this month?
look like a weirdo. To get Ivy gone.
Yes. Is that what you think it is?
I don't know.
Okay. What's your goal in your business? I love that goal for you personally.
Thank you. It would be to go gold.
Okay. Goal. Awesome. I like that. Okay. So let's do your points.
Okay, I had 58 points last month.
Okay. Shara. Go, Shara. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. We won't sip Bacardi, but that's fine. We'll sip our pink drink like it's your birthday. I need like music behind me. How many did you end at, Shara or Sam?
I had 58 points last month.
Do you know how many points you need?
I need 100.
Okay. So how many orders does that mean?
means, I don't know.
Do the math, ma'am. You got a calendar
you-
or a calculator. I
13,
know you
14.
do.
If you do the monthly goal strategy and you're doing the mapping, you do all that, which we all know that doesn't mean it's exact. Let me throw that out there. But if all of that fell into place, you just need 10.
10 more.
Mhm.
What do I put in B?
Okay, B. So you had 58 points is
Yep.
where you ended. You're gonna take 10% off of there. So I would say 58 minus 6. Because it's actually like 5.8, but I would do 58 minus 6, which is 52.
Okay,
In C, you're gonna put 100.
did that.
In D, that's when you're gonna minus 100 from the 52, which is 48. In E would be 10.
10 again. 10.
Awesome. 10. Okay, so out of your customers, who do you want to connect with about hosting an event?
I'm supposed to say all of them.
That you are, my friend. Are you going to?
Probably not.
Well, make it a point to try to do all of them. If you want to hit your goals, you will.
Yeah.
And talk to them about posting. Just like we talked about the PLLP. Talk to them
Yes.
about posting. What's your question?
I didn't have a question. I said yes.
Oh, I thought you started to say something. Sorry. No. I have a thing typed up that I'm going to share in our thread here in a little bit about what we can send to people and say, this would be awesome if you wouldn't mind, yada, yada, so that you can talk to them about posting. But then get really excited, you guys. Whenever you're able to do events for people, that's your opportunity to educate them and to help them see why gut health is so imperative to their bodies. And so when you're talking to them, be real with them and be like, that's awesome. I'm super excited for you and your new journey here. Now I get to do something that's really cool for you, which is share an event with you and share my testimony, or host an event for you and share my testimony. Be excited about it. And yes, that means each of you will be sharing your testimony for your customers. Welcome, leader. Woo woo. But here's the deal. You won't do it by yourself. You'll have your upline, your people with you, or whoever's available. The important part is that we're asking and we're getting events put on the calendar, because this is helping your customers. It's helping them build belief in the company. It's helping them to pay for their products so that they don't have the excuse of I can't afford it anymore. And it's helping them because they get to help their friends and family. So all of your new people, that's what we're going to make. That's our goal, right? We're going to make that a goal. And then even your non-new people, Sam, your people who are ordering on a regular basis, I would even connect with them and say, hey, I absolutely love that you're loving your supplements. And it's such a blessing to me to get to share why I started these supplements and help educate on gut health. Would you be open to hosting an event? And it could possibly help some of your friends and family too. Like, really get into those conversations. Does it make you uncomfortable, Sam?
Yes, because I'm not smart enough. And I
Oh,
don't have,
that sounds like a comment in the gap. So would you like to rephrase that in the gain?
no, sure. I'm not smart enough and I don't have a story yet.
You do have a story. Why did you start?
Because I wanted to make more money.
Okay. Have you made money with the company?
Some, yes.
Okay. What else have you gotten?
But people want to do it because they have health problems. 99% of the time.
You don't know that. You're judging them.
Yes, I am.
Well, then stop doing that. But do you see, just because that's what you're telling yourself is not true. So take that thought and hold it captive and replace it with truth. And whatever that looks like for you, whether you have to sit down and really write down what it is that Plexus has done for you since you started and why you started. Maybe you started and you got more out of it than something physical right now. That doesn't mean that the physical is not coming. But just because you wanted it for business doesn't mean there's not other people out there that want it for business. I mean, you're a prime example of that.
And I'm pretty sure somebody also earned her trip to Punta while others didn't. That would be a great story.
Great story.
It is a great story.
Sam,
Because
you
I had to be a +1. You earned it. And I've been in this job for 4 years. That is huge. That is like huge. That's a huge testimony.
Whatever you say, I'll go with whatever you say.
Sam, you are smart enough. You're just still learning what there is to learn about this business.
So you have to make a choice to accept or deny that, Sam, because that's gonna be what dictates the ability to go forward. Because if you continually reach out to people and talk to people with that doubt in your mind, they'll see that. So how do we help you? Or is it going to be something that you're just going to have to be able to do on your own? I don't honestly know the answer to that. We want to help you, but how do we help you go from there? Because we want you to succeed and you are really good at it when you do it.
I have no idea. If I think of ways, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, we're going to go with gold for right now and try to push through. I am glad that you said it makes you uncomfortable to talk to people about posting and doing parties or events or whatever you want to call them, because that means that's an opportunity of growth for you. If you are uncomfortable in something, that means you need to grow at it. So what a great, exciting way to grow as a leader. I am excited for you.
I'm glad you are.
Do it. At the end of the month, you always show all of us that you are very capable. So
I'm still around, you guys.
you are still around.
Exactly.
That's not even
You didn't
bad.
quit. You didn't quit.
You didn't quit. And
that's-
look at all of the people's lives that you touch every month. Every month, you end up coming up with multiple people who you're touching their lives. When your brain starts to tell you something opposing to that, you need to remind it with that. That's what the Lord calls us to do. Take those thoughts captive.
Oh man. Yep.
Replace them.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Very good. Moving on to Ashley. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Where's your numbers at, sister?
I think I ended last month with 16.
Okay.
Want
What
to
is your goal for
be
this month?
senior silver, even though you won't agree, but yeah, that's my goal. I signed a dream teamer though last month, so I really want to connect with her and get her and then actually another dream teamer, which I haven't even talked to you about. Like I talked to her on Sunday because I had reached out to her last month. I sent her a voice message just asking her about the business opportunity. Turns out, like I don't know her very often or very well from church and divorce care, but she is huge into gut health, huge. So she is super interested in learning more about our products because she already is like Whole Foods and makes her own kombucha and sauerkraut and all kinds of. She said that she cured her mom's COPD with gut health.
I believe it.
So
Very much connected.
So I'm just all like, that's crazy. Like, no wonder God placed you on my heart. So
That's awesome.
we'll see
I-
where that goes. Yes, I'm wanting to get together with her this month and definitely. Hey,
Beautiful. Okay, did you map your numbers?
no,
Hey, where's your numbers? Where's your mapping? Where's your paper?
I don't know what paper. This rank up strategy thing.
Yes, that one.
Okay, I don't see anywhere about numbers. What am I missing?
What page is it, Shara? Do you remember?
4.
I've got page number
Yep,
4.
that page. That page.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I missed it. Okay. Guys, go to bed. What? Lay down.
Okay. So
one.
Ashley, you need 8. If you do that strategy, you need 8,
Yes.
which means
Yes.
you need to sign 4 for your double BBs. And then you need to get your dream teamer there to sign 4 and you're done.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. So Ashley needs 8.
Sounds so easy. How do I do that?
Let's talk that through. How do you do that? Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, apparently I'm supposed to host the party or something. Wasn't that your next question?
Sort of. What, Shara? Go ahead.
I was
Oh.
just saying, that's right. Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
There's one.
So you're going to talk to your people about posting and then hosting an event for them. And honestly, you guys, if your people are more open to allowing you to come over and bring over samples, do that. Do that. Just make sure that they invite people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this isn't like a free sample bar for them. Like this is something that is for their people. But online's Zooms have been the most powerful that I have found because they get to hear multiple people's testimony in that. So yes, connect with your people, especially the ones that are just getting started. Jackie, I would say connect with her, and you sent her the messages, right?
I sent her like the first video from
Okay.
of you and Cassie.
The welcome one.
Sure.
Okay.
And then I sent her Jessica Heffley's little thing about like all your checklist stuff for new VIPs.
Okay.
And then I
Awesome.
asked her if she got her products yet, and she has not responded.
Okay.
So I don't want to overwhelm her, but I also know she's
Yeah.
one of those that she like the more information, the better.
Yeah.
But
She's
so
got that nurse tick brain.
yes, absolutely. So
Good.
that's where I'm
So,
at.
when she gets back with you, I would actually ask her about either getting on a Zoom with her to go over her products or getting together to go over her products. How does that feel?
Right, I agree. Because I would love to just even sit and reconnect with her, like aside from Plexus, but yes, need to do that too.
Yeah. Well, and it may be easier to be more Plexus oriented if you do a Zoom, just to be like more matter of factual, and then say, hey, we should get together and do something separately. So then it's not like a 3-hour long, hangout and then you never go over her products or something. That would be me. I'd be like chatty Cathy the whole time.
Yep.
But you
Me
can do
too.
that. And then really get excited for her and talk to her about either posting. I know she's on Facebook. I know she doesn't really do a whole lot of posting, but
Mhm.
if she's uncomfortable with that, just offer the event. Say, I would love to share my testimony with you as well as any of your friends and family that this may be something that could bless because it could educate on gut health. You and I can do it from nurse to nurse side of it if she wants to do that.
Mhm.
However it works best for her. And you could tell her that. But just put it out there. And if she's not
Okay.
comfortable with it yet, we'll get her there.
Yeah,
So
agreed.
who else is on your customer list that you still have ordering?
Elizabeth, and I've asked her multiple times about posting. Maybe it's just the way I need to word it because she actually orders consistently and has pretty much kind of since the beginning for
Yeah.
me. But has not like, does not want to do the business, does not want to refer people, does not want to post. So, but I'll be curious because this was the first month she actually put in an additional order this month to take advantage of the 10%. So she ordered some active and some collagen. So I'm hoping, well, maybe she'll, if she doesn't want to post about the triplex, she'll post about active or something.
Yeah. Well, and if they're not up to a posting, then just ask her, say, hey, I would love to share my testimony and educate about gut health with you and any of your people that, you know, may need it. You never know how many of your friends need it. And say, would you be open to allowing me to host something like that for you? And just see what she says. Doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
But those are good ones. People who are consistently ordering, and even your past customers reaching in and talking to them and just saying, I found a really easy, and this can go for anybody who has past customers. Something I've been doing lately is reaching back out to them, asking how they're doing, and asking if anybody would be, well, what did I say to the one couple that I've sent it to? If you would be open to sharing with me, I would love to know why you stopped using your products. I am just curious because I'm really trying to do better with my customer care. And I want to do better with helping serve other people. And I think that information would really help me. And it doesn't have to be a conversation where you're talking them back into it, but it does give you an opportunity to kind of address some of their stuff that maybe they didn't tell you before they stopped. But addressing it as something as like a customer care thing, saying, I know you haven't been able to use your products anymore. I am really trying to serve my customers in the best way possible. Would you mind sharing with me why you stopped? And just seeing what conversations you build out of that. Because some of it may be, oh, I really need to get back on that. That was really helpful to me. Well, hey, friend, I have an extra coupon. I would love to be able to bless you with that if that's something you want to do. Those can be added numbers for your guys's needs this month too, and growing those numbers. You may get a lot of people who aren't going to respond back to you. It's okay. I literally sent out I probably send out 200 messages a month just touching base with all of my customers or past customers. And I maybe get 5 or 6 people that respond back to me. So just get used to it. It's not, you have to remember not to hang your hat on 1 or 2 people. The people who are going to continue to order and trust you, number one, because you're investing in them. So remember, these people are not just orders. These are humans that you are investing in their health. That means you are connecting with them on a regular basis. You are sending them education. You are helping them through detox. You are doing all these things with them and for them. And then, because you're going to retain those people, you will see them year and year and year and be able to grow that relationship. And there'll be somebody that comes back one of these days and is like, hey, I want to do this business. Or, hey, these people really need to know about this stuff, So be encouraged by that, but also know that we're not going to keep everybody here. That's not what we're here for, unfortunately. We would love to, but that's just not the reality of it. So don't be discouraged with your no's and don't be discouraged with your ghostings. Move on, find somebody else to bless. There are plenty of people out there that need it. Okay, Shara, you're up. Good job, Ashley. I'm proud of you.
So I want to be senior silver.
No, you don't.
My points. Oh no, I don't. No, like green is my color. That's
You
what I
already
see,
are.
But
Okay, senior gold, got it.
anyways, senior gold.
Yeah.
My points last month were 106.
Okay.
Which means I need 31 orders. That's it.
And you have Carrie,
Yes, I've
Jamie.
Yep.
Look at you,
Deb.
builders.
And
So
Deb.
excited.
You forgot. And Deb.
And Deb.
And Aaron.
And Aaron, that's right.
So the funny thing is, a while back, and I'm gonna have to go pull it up, but I wrote down in my journal that I had a vision that I would have 4 builders.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's
and that
amazing.
they would all go gold.
Oh, Aaron, not even silver. Look at Cheryl working this for
So-
you. I
I
love it.
mean, it's crazy. But yeah, I have those down, and I have all of them listed on my who am I developing, and then I've also listed 2 of the people that I'm going to add this month to be builders too. I'm going to try to help develop them,
Okay.
and I'm going
I-
for the builder bonus, whatever. So we only have till the 15th, y'all. Only till
Yes.
15th.
Don't
So
forget
you need
that.
add 2 this week, add 2 next week. That way you're in, or add
Yep.
all 4 this week. That'd be great. But
Right. That is one of my goals too. And that is why I truly do want to do like an end of month, like on the 14th.
yes,
14th or 15th. I'm trying to pull out my calendar. It's moving like a snail right now. Let me see here. The 14th is a Friday. The 15th is a Saturday, but let me.
I think the
Um,
14th because it's Friday and it's payday for most people.
Ooh, that's a good point. To the 14th. I'm marking it down. We're going to make it happen.
And the 15th and 16th, we're all going to be trying to pack and get ready to leave for the 17th.
I like the way you think. Okay. 14th, end of month team. What do we want to call it? Explosion. That's what I'm going to call it. 14th.
4 new VIPs, right? Not subscriptions going through.
Correct.
Yep,
Yeah. 4
4
new
new.
VIPs.
I've
I'm
gotten
coming
one.
to your house for the party.
Let's do it. Ooh, let's do it.
Oh, that'd
All
be
3
fun.
of you. I mean, all 2 of you. All 3 of us. That's what I mean. We'll all be in our screen all together. I'll get to join your party.
Before I ask Julia what her numbers are, Megan, I wanted to also reassure you that you were talking about how you have new people starting and not reaching out to you, stuff like that. So in March, when I had 7 people sign up, 3 of those people got their products, never told me, never asked how to take them. I've tried, nothing. And one of them finally reordered something last month on the 10%. Still hasn't asked about anything, but she reordered something. So it happens.
This is where I
Okay.
will say too, that I really think the videos and the subsequent, the weekly check-ins with them will be transformative for a lot of, our prayer is to help retain your people because we're educating them, we're supporting them. And when you send that, then they're going to be getting back with you because they're like, oh, she's pouring into me. Cause it's not just us checking in saying, hey, how you doing? It's, hey, how are you doing? Here's some information because we're giving them something that's beneficial to them. Does that make sense? There's a difference between just saying, hey, stranger, I'm so glad you ordered from me. I hope you're still using your products. How's it going? Versus, hey, I really want you to be successful and I am super excited for you. I want to share this information for you that's going to help you. Do you see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's not what we say, but that can be kind of what it feels like if we're always coming with, I'm checking in versus, hey, I have some good information for you that's going to really help you on this journey. So
I'm excited to start using those videos.
Yeah. They've been
I
really
can't
good so far. I've gotten messages back on almost every single person that I've sent them to. And my people, there's a couple of my people that have been in it for a month now that have been getting them. And I'm still hearing back from them each time. So I'm excited.
All right, Julia.
Okay.
Numbers.
Okay. I got to pull them up here. It's on my phone. Okay. I ended last month at 458. So subtracting my 10%, I had 413. My goal this month is 800 because I want to hit over Senior Ruby. I know I'm working. So the minus the D, I think was 387. So that gives me 77 new orders that I need for this month.
You got it.
I'm going, man. I'm trying. I'm working it.
June is going to be on fire for all of us. I'm just saying.
I agree. I think
because there's a lot of stuff being hinted and dropped that's going to
Uh-huh.
happen after convention. We all need to be prepared and like really start digging in these first 2 weeks.
And the first 2 weeks, you guys, they have set you up to be really blessed the first 2 weeks. But then I'm pretty sure the last 2 weeks are going to be set up to not only be a blessing to you, but to all your people. So don't allow this double building bonus to go to waste. It's 4 people. That is not bad. We can do 4 people, especially if we're doing it right? Especially if we're connecting, if we are pouring in, we're building relationships. We have tons of people who've been sitting on the fence that we've had conversations with. If we start hosting our events like we should, it's going to be fine because it's not just your people, right? It's also helping other people. So remember that, you guys, we've got this. I've got, oh gosh, that thought just went. It's fine. It's just because it's probably 10:15. So, all right, you guys, I love this. I'm super excited about this month. I am super pumped for each of you, you guys. Remember, you're the CEO of your business. So what you do matters. One of the things that this is what I was going to say. Jessica Heffley, I was telling her I was feeling very overwhelmed because I feel like I'm just always going in a circle on my stuff. Like I'm doing the same things over and over. And I know that's the definition of insanity. So I need to stop and I need to figure out. So this is what she told me to do. She said, the next 2 weeks, write down every single thing you do every day. Everything you do. I want to know where you're wasting your time. I want to know what you're spending your time on. I want to know what it is that you're doing so that we can figure out what things to take. You guys, in 2 days of doing that, I already can tell you what I'm wasting my time on and where I need to change it. And so if that's something that you're struggling with, that you know that this could be going faster, but you just don't know where your time is going, I challenge you to journal about your days every day for even just a few days and see where all your time is going, what you can, how you can rearrange that and reprioritize. Because without making this business a priority, it's going to grow like a hobby. It's not going to grow like a business. So that is my goal this month. Okay. Anything else we missed? Any other questions or anything that anybody needs to ask?
Here's a funny or a confession. This is the first time since I've done a reset that I've actually drank the Restore and enjoyed it.
Look at you. Is the ones that you've drank previously, were they the old ones?
Maybe, I don't know,
But
I
they taste
can
different
never do
now.
them.
They are better now.
They are
It's-
better.
It's I did
I
have to
don't
add extra water, but I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so good for your liver. So good.
Yeah, I'm excited because I literally I've only been able to do 1 or 2 out of all the resets I've done. And like the last one, I did one out of the 3 days. I only did one, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shoot it. And this time
Did it
I'm
come
like,
back up?
okay, no, I kept it down, but
I'm proud of you. Good job, Shara. Way to go. I love it. You should
done.
post that that's your favorite thing on our reset chat now.
Oh man, yeah. Well, okay. So another thing, real fast. So I was talking about it at work about that is not my favorite thing to do, and another girl that's on my team, she was like, that's not her favorite either. And so the guy in our office, he's like, oh, y'all are big weenies, and it's not that bad. And I'm like, okay, I will sacrifice one. I want you to try it. And I had to video him because he's like, oh no, he could not hardly do it. He did drink it all.
That's
But-
funny. I'd be like, don't you dare waste that. That's good stuff.
Oh no, he didn't. He drank it all.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm proud of you. Day 3 tomorrow. Woo woo.
I'm on day 2 because I might have didn't start till today because my coworker was bringing like smoked pork
Yeah.
to
I
work
did not-
yesterday.
I'm going to be doing mine next week. So it's all good. All good.
I've really thought about doing it next week because I wanted to do it right before convention. But I was like, well, I have several on my team doing it, so I'll just jump in and do it.
Mine is not because of convention. It's because I bought like $60 worth of strawberries and peaches, and I needed to make sure they didn't go to waste. And if I weren't taking part in eating them, they would go to waste. And then I'd cry because they're delicious. So we're not wasting food in my house. Next week it is. All right, my friends, go to bed. Proud of you all. Thank you for showing up tonight. I love you very much. And we'll see you next week.
Good night.